Hello everybody, it's Techno here, and we are back with part 2 of the Pokemon Black and White 2 special double playthrough. As a reminder, we've got Black 2 playing up here in normal mode, we have White 2 playing over here in challenge mode. We're also boy and girl in different versions and also different times of the different seasons of the year in both versions. So there's a lot of different ways for us to detect also the different versions. A lot of different ways to detect differences in you know, dialogue and visuals and all that kind of stuff. Maybe even the music. Obviously, the music changes a little bit in Black and White 2 depending on the seasons. Anyways, so in the last part, we just defeated Gym Leader Charon in Aspertia City. We have one badge already. As a reminder, we're going to go open up our Pokemon party. I'm going to flip the screens here to the bottom. As you can see, in Black 2, we have Snivy and Riolu, and then in White 2, we have Tepig and Riolu. That's going to change very soon, as I mentioned in the last part, I do have a secondary goal that I've been working on for 5.5 years now, where I'm trying to use every Pokemon through a playthrough once. So this I'm going to be doing alongside that, and you're going to see the themes of the team in just a little bit. I'm going to have to trade them over in just a second. I do have my third Nintendo DS that has the teams already prepped in Pokemon White. So with that, we're going to, I'm going to do that in just a second. You can't trade until you have one badge, so that's why I'm waiting so long now. Now that we have one badge, I can go ahead and do it. I'm going to trade them over as level 1s, and then we'll figure it out. So anyways, we're leaving the gym here in Aspertia City. And look, we're already greeted by Bianca, who has different dialogue. That's probably gender specific, my guess. She says, yoo-hoo for the girl, and hey for the boy. Hey, Bianca. How was it? How did your Pokemon battle with the gym leader go? Oh, if it isn't the basic badge. Wow, amazing. And you just set off on your journey with your Pokemon. You definitely have potential as a trainer. I'm sure of it. This is from me. It's the TM for the move return. That's a good TM to have, especially in Generation 5 where you have infinite usage. Return's one of my favorite moves, actually. When a Pokemon knows Return, the more it gets along with its trainer, the more powerful the move is, which means at the beginning of the game it's not very helpful, but it will be in the end. Still, that Charon. Speak of the devil. Bianca! It's been 2 years, hasn't it? Oh, wow! What's up? I thought it would be a good idea to register each other in the Cross Transceiver. Now, the Cross Transceiver we'll talk about in just a second. Now you can communicate with me with your Cross Transceiver. Me too. Okay, so we registered both Bianca and Charon. I registered Professor Juniper for you too. Okay, so Professor as well. And the Cross Transceiver is ringing. Okay. The Cross Transceiver, for those of you who don't know, is a small device, looks like a watch, on the hands of the players here in Unova that allows you to video conference with other players. In 2012, that's a pretty handy feature, as FaceTime and video calling in general was not very common. So pretty cool, especially on a handheld device. Man, that'd be super cool in the Pokemon world, right? Anyways, we're getting a call. Let's see who it is. Look at that. The three of us and the professor. Hi there, Techno. I'm Professor Juniper. Bianca told me you accepted the Pokedex. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, we will all know more about Pokemon and be able to get along with them even better. Hi, Professor Juniper. It's really interesting over here. There are so many Pokemon we couldn't prove were here 2 years ago. Thanks for you going forward so far for this errand, Bianca. And Sharon, how are you enjoying being a gym leader? Well, Professor Juniper, it's been a long time. I'm glad you're doing so well. The gym leader position is very tough. If I had my usual partners. Oh, Charon. Having battles that come down to the wire will make you a gym leader who deepens the bonds between your challenger and their Pokemon, right? It'll be fine. Charon's a new gym leader, I'm an assistant Pokemon professor, and Techno's a new trainer, but we always have Pokemon by our sides. That's right, Bianca. Our world is a world where we live with Pokemon. They're just rubbing it in. Our world in real life is bland, and they're just making it worse for me. Everyone. Keep in mind as you pursue your dreams with your Pokemon, particularly you, Techno. The Pokedex may be important, but first enjoy your journey with Pokemon to your heart's content. Now, the Cross Transceiver, really, really cool feature. We'll delve into it into another video, maybe this one. It depends. We'll see if we have time. But basically, it's that wristwatch, and in Black and White 1, it was kind of bare. It just kind of like acted as a way to proceed the story, kind of like how the hologram does in X and Y. Is that what it's called? Hologram? I think so. Anyways, it just kind of acts like a conversation thing. But in Black and White 2, it's really, really decked out and way better, way cooler. We'll check it out in a little bit. Hey, Techno, isn't Professor Juniper cool? If you talk to her on the cross transceiver, she'll evaluate the completeness of your Pokedex and tell you a lot about how Pokemon evolve, a feature that's been needed in Pokemon for a very long time and still does not exist outside of this game. That's a shame. And you can call us too, of course. I'll tell you how well you and your Pokemon are getting along, okay? Bianca makes a good point, and I'll tell you about how Pokemon abilities and Pokemon type match up. Okay. Oh, look at, here's Hugh. Are you the gym leader? 1, 2, 3. Let's battle. You look like a tough trainer. Understood. Please come into my Pokemon gym. What was that weak answer? I'm definitely gonna take you down. Being a gym leader is harder than I imagined. The next thing is to make you so you can use the C gear. Okay, so the C gear is kind of like the Generation 5 interpretation of... What's that thing called in Platinum that's discontinued? That little Nintendo Wi-Fi Plaza. Similar to the X and Y bottom screen, and with the O powers and all that stuff, and the Festival Plaza. Just basically an online plaza for Gen 5. Not as clean as some of the other ones. Definitely better than Festival Plaza, but maybe not as good as the X and Y online interface. Anyways, we're going to turn it on just because, even though it doesn't really have a lot of effects anymore because the Wi-Fi connection is shut down. Okay, so she's advising us to go to Burbank City, which is the city of the second badge, but we're not going to do that quite yet. First, we're going to trade over this Pokemon. So let's see. Again, I got my game over here. This is something I do every single playthrough, and the reason why, again, is because I'm trying to use every single Pokemon at least once. So to do that, I have to trade, and you can only do that after you reached your... oh, I don't want to go to the Wi-Fi Club. I'm supposed to go to this one. Okay. Yes, enter the unit room. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. So this is what she's talking about right now is the way your character comes on screen online. They don't have the actual player character models online, so like when I connect on White, which you're not going to be able to see because this one doesn't have a capture card device, those characters are going to come across as different models. I saw Nate's is going to be a youngster, and I didn't see what Rosa is going to be, but you can customize them to make them appear as you want, but really it's just pick a trainer class that you want to come across as. So I hop online. Now, right now, this is us seeing each other. Like on Black 2, that's Rosa that's walking around. You see the breeder? And then on White 2, the youngster is really my Black 2 guy. So what I got to do is trade over, and I will let you guys know when I finish with that. Okay, so I actually forgot that I can't do that yet. I need to go catch 6 Pokemon total, which I already have 2. So I have to go catch Pokemon to trade over first. So I will be right back there. Okay, so I'm having a hard time catching 5 Pokemon in Black 2 for some reason. If you'd believe it, I went through 10 Pokeballs on level 4, level 2 to level 4 Pokemon, and consistently no catching. I'm just like, what the heck? It's a Pokeball and it's a level 2, bro. Why is a level 2 Pokemon breaking out of a Pokeball 4 times in a row? Anyways, I ran out of Pokeballs, and this is my last Pokemon I need, so I'm actually a little stressed about it. Basic features, and I'm too powerful to damage them to catch them. Now, level 4, luckily, I can survive a quick attack, but a level 2 just can't. But anyways, so I'm entering the Union Room on White 2, and I'm going to start trading over there while I catch the last few Pokemon here in Black 2. Currently trading White 2 with my White. As you can see in Black 2 over here, I've got the 2 characters talking to each other. I'll be honest, I've never seen 3 people in the Union Room. It's just usually me trading with myself. But here, I've got three people. If I really wanted to, I could get my DS Lite. I was looking for it, my DS Lite, and plug in Pokemon Black and join as well. Just for the heck of it, just to be there. Because I don't want to be excluded from my own party. Okay, so I did all my trading. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the team so you can see what I'm looking to be doing. And I can turn off White. I don't need that anymore. Thank you, White, for your help. White has been very helpful for me in the past because I've traded 1 billion times for 1 billion separate different playthroughs for both Gen 5 games, just as Pearl has done the same for all of my Gen 4 games, and X is done for my Gen 6 games, and so on and so on. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the teams. What we got here. We're gonna go ahead and set it up like so. Anybody who plays Pokemon recognize that cry, right? We're gonna flip the screens here. Okay. So we'll start with the Black 2 team up here. The theme of this team is Generation 4. I don't have many Gen 4 Pokemon left on my list of Pokemon that I need to use. I have less than 15 Pokemon left. So it was really hard to formulate a team because I just did a Gen 1 playthrough, a Gen 2 playthrough, a Gen 3 playthrough. So now I'm on a Gen 4. It's really hard to formulate a team with the Pokemon that are left. So we're starting off with Starly, who, again, is level 1. And Tackle and Growl. I have to make sure it doesn't know any moves that it can't know normally. The next Pokemon I have is Ralts. I did not see the nature. The nature's on the top screen. It is a lax nature Ralts, and it is a docile nature Starly, with the ability Keen Eye. Ralts has the ability Trace. That'll be pretty cool to have, which copies the opponent's ability. And again, it only knows Growl, so this is going to be one of those Pokemon that's going to take a second till it can actually fend for itself. Typically, I have a rule here where I can't use a Pokemon on my list that has its type changed at one point. I have to use the most updated version of the type. Ralts fits that category, and the only reason why I'm using Ralts in Gen 5 is because I've already used Ralts, Kirlia, and Gardevoir in I think it was Gen 7 playthrough. Maybe Gen 8, I can't remember when I used them. The only reason why I'm using Ralts here is to get Gallade checked off my list of Pokemon here. So Gallade is not Fairy type, so it does not affect him, so I'm still going to run it anyways. The next Pokemon we have is Shieldon. Rock and Steel type Pokemon. Brave nature. Tackle, Protect, and Swagger with the ability Sturdy, which means it can take 1 hit if it's full HP, which will be helpful against both fighting and ground type moves. It can tank an Earthquake or something if it wanted to switch in. Yes, that's that. The next Pokemon we have is Krikatot. It is a timid nature with the ability Shed Skin, which means this Pokemon may heal its own status problems at the end of a turn. It knows Growl and Bide, as most Krikatot do. We also have Shellus with Mud Slap, the ability Storm Drain, which means it draws in all water-type moves to increase its special attack. That's definitely going to be helpful in the future. Basically, swap in if an opponent has a water-type Pokemon out, swap it. Send out Shellus to predict a water-type move. It's got a rash nature. The last Pokemon on this team is Happiny. Happiny is a hasty nature, and it has the ability Natural Cure. Natural Cure, which means all status problems heal when it switches out. When it goes back to the Pokédoll, even the non-volatile ones. And it knows Pound and Charm as its attacks. Then we have on White 2, the theme over here is a Gen 5 playthrough, which Bouffalont is really cool Pokemon. I really like Bouffalont. I think this Pokemon is severely underrated. Not just competitively, but it just flies under the radar. I mean, look at that beast. That's a beast of a Pokemon right there. And I think Alder. It's just, as soon as I see it, I think Alder. Love it. This Bouffalont has a mild nature, and it has the ability Sap Sipper, which is basically the same thing as Shellos' Storm Drain, which you can't see. But Storm Drain absorbs water type moves and then boosts its special attack. Sap Sipper absorbs grass type moves and boosts its attack, which is really helpful for Bouffalont. It's going to be hard keeping track of all this stuff. We have Triagonal here with the ability Levitate. It is a lonely nature. It only knows Bind. I guess that's in reference to its little mustache thing that it's got going on. We also have a Ducklet with the water gun. It also has Keen Eye, just like Starly, and a timid nature. We have an Elgyem, which is a Pokemon I've wanted to use for a very, very long time. I don't know why. It's just, this is another Pokemon I consider extremely underrated. I'm not a huge fan of Behem, but Elgyem is just absolutely adorable. I think that's got to be one of my favorite early stage Pokemon. Just look at it. It's really, really underrated Pokemon. I think it's so adorable. Really unique color scheme, especially for a Psychic type Pokemon. You don't see many Psychic type Pokemon with this kind of green. I mean, that's a very, you don't see many Pokemon with that kind of green. It's a hardy nature and it knows confusion. That's good. That's good. Now the thing is, it also knew Charge Beam and Skill Swap, because I bred it from a Behem to make this Elgyem, and I had to go to the move deleter to make sure it did not know those moves. Oh, it has the ability Synchronize, which if it gets burned, paralyzed, poisoned, the opponent gets burned, paralyzed, poisoned, assuming it's able to be. In Gen 5, you can paralyze electric-type Pokemon, so that's cool. And the final Pokemon, I think, this is the final one? No. The final, you saw the final one. The final one is, we have Poniard with the ability Inner Focus, which means it can't flinch. It has the Sassy nature, and it knows Scratch. And then we have Petilil, who knows Absorb. It's got Own Tempo. Now listen, I've ran a Petilil before. The only reason why I'm using it again is because I ran that Petilil before I ran my first time. I see my mic volume maxing out a lot. I hope I'm not screaming in your ear. Anyways, I saw Petilil before I started keeping data on the Pokemon that I've been using. So I'm using Petilil again. I know how this is going to go. I did not plan for Own Tempo because that is part of it. The last time I used a Petilil Lilligant in Black, I think it was, that was the best Pokemon on my team, hands down. So I'm looking forward to seeing Petilil again. It knows Absorb, and it's got a bashful nature, and its ability is Own Tempo, which prevents it from being confused. Okay, so that's a lot of information I just threw at you guys. Again, there's the snapshots. I also got the data on the sides now. Woo! I'm trying to fix my thumbs. There you go. A dummy moment. Okay, data's on the sides. There's my teams. And now, since the gym leader's highest Pokemon is level 14, what I do is I train my Pokemon up to level 14 before continuing on to the next city. I'm not going to do that on screen. Oh, I forgot to flip the screens. I'm not going to do that on screen because that is a lot of work. Maybe you'll see what it looks like when I do this every single time. Maybe you'll see what it looks like to train 6 level 1s against Pokemon that are higher level. Because it's definitely quite an experience. It's a little hard to tell at that point whether a Pokemon is good enough to be, like, how the Pokemon's going to perform in the future. Because they're just level 1, you know what I mean? There are some hints, too, where you can see, like, wow, this Pokemon is having a really hard time just leveling up once. Gives you a pretty good insight on whether or not it's going to be possible. But, again, this is what it looks like. So we're going to focus on Black 2 first. That's where the audio is coming from. We're going to level up one. The goal is to at least level up one Pokemon from this single Patrat. It's a level 2 Patrat, which is really good. On White 2, which we're not doing yet, we're going to focus on Black 2. But on White 2, that Bouffalont is going to have no problem. Most single-stage evolution Pokemon have no problem in the beginning of the games. Honestly, I think Bouffalant's going to last the whole game with no problems. I expect him to do good. So we're going to focus on Black 2 first with Starly, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is Growl. Starly is faster than Patrat. Now, this Patrat is only 1 level ahead, so it's not going to be a ton of XP, but it's going to be enough to set the course into action. Now, a lot of the times these Pokemon faint in the battle. It usually is a group effort to get at least 1 KO in the beginning. So, as you can see, this Starly is not going to be able to beat this Patrat. Now, it is lowering its attack stat. It still does 3 each time, but we're going to go Tackle now. And his Tackle's either going to do 3 or 2 now. It's critical hit. It was not a critical hit, and it did 2. Weird. It did 4. Weird. So the growls did nothing. So that tackle actually did quite a bit from Starly. Starly could have taken that KO, honestly. But that's okay. Like I said, most of the time... In fact, 100% of the time, it's never a straight win. There are some KOs in the very beginning. Okay, Ralts only knows Growl, so we're gonna lead with Ralts. We're gonna try and get Ralts to level up to at least learn something pretty soon. The only way to do that is to split its XP. And again, to split its XP is not great because it's only level 2. So this is kind of what it looks like. If you guys ever saw Spider-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, if you remember, Ned talks about the guy in the chair. That's kind of my situation right now. I've got a double screen PC. I had 3 Nintendo DSs here to do the trading sequence, and then I had my phone on over there, and I was tapping. I was just going crazy, like, man, I'm in the system. All right, so Happini's gonna collect the XP here, I think. Unless Patrat knocks it out, which again, not a huge deal if that happens. Great work, Happini. He did good damage there, actually. Really good damage. Bam. Okay, Happini's alive. Happini. Why is Happini's name all caps? That's definitely from Gen 4. Oh yeah, that's right. I got it from the egg in Diamond. Okay, so Happini gained 19 XP. It's going to boost it up to level 2. Okay, and probably Ralts as well. Ralts is level 2. He's not going to learn anything for a couple levels, probably. This is what I do all the time, okay? So now it's a group effort. You can see Starly's KO'd. 2 Pokemon are weak, and level 2. Now I'm going to try and focus on the other 2, which I think it's going to send Ralts out again because he's 2nd position. And this is what I just do. I keep doing it until I get to everybody to level 13, 14. I left a couple trainers unbattled in... the Flockacy Ranch, and I believe Route 20 has a couple unbattled trainers that we can go and get some better XP from, but I'm not going to stand a chance against them because they have like level 7s and stuff, so I'm going to have to get to at least level 5 to get to those people, so that is what I'm going to do. I will see you once these Pokemon are ready. So I was going over to Flockacy Ranch to train on some of the higher leveled wild Pokemon and some of the trainers we left behind last time, and Bianca stopped me. So I decided to catch up on both files and see what she says. Hey! I'm sorry, I forgot to upgrade the Pokedex that I gave you. I'm going to add the habitat list. It's an amazing feature. I'm just going to borrow your Pokedex for a second. With the habitat list, you can check which Pokemon are in that area. It's a mode in the Pokedex. To use it, open up the Pokedex and tap the habitat list button on the lower left of the touchscreen. Now, next, picks the area you want to see. Wow, I am really bad at reading, guys. I'm so sorry. You can see all the Pokemon that live in that area. It even tells you which ones you've already caught. No, I do not like to hear it again. I have a tip for you. When you're walking down a path, you'll sometimes see rustling grass. If you go to that spot, well, I'll let the rest be a surprise. That's what really helps get my Pokemon up to level for the 2nd city. Filling up the Pokedex will make your world bigger, so go on to many different places and meet many different Pokemon, okay? See ya! So the habitat list is touched upon a little bit in ORAS with the Dex Nav. I still don't quite think it functions as good as it could. So we're opening up our Pokedex here. And habitat list. Okay, so I'm going to flip the screen so you can actually see what I'm doing here. So we have the habitat list. Route 19 is where we just left. We're going into Route 20. Let's just check Flockacy Ranch. Just for an example purposes. These are, okay, so according to the habitat list, these are the Pokemon that live in the tall grass here. And that's it. I think. Huh, what is that symbol at the bottom? And look at how many different Pokemon there are. Oh, it's because these are the Pokemon that are seen, that I've seen so far. So I've seen Pidove and Mareep and White 2. And I haven't seen them at Floxy Ranch. That's the thing. That's the thing that doesn't really work as good as I wanted it to. I think a habitat list would be cool to see. Oh, these are the Pokemon that live here. Even if the ones that are there are silhouettes that I haven't seen yet. Just to give you an idea that something else is there. Or even a question mark. Question mark would be better because the silhouette still takes away the surprise for those who could recognize Pokemon. If it just puts it as a question mark, you'd be like, oh, there's still 2 Pokemon I haven't seen in this route yet. Let me search around in the grass until I see who they are. At least. That's what I feel like it should be. Now, what's that symbol on the bottom? I don't know. Let me check a route that has water. I think Route 19 has water. When all the Pokemon in that habitat have been registered to your Pokedex, you can have the Pokeball stamp. Congratulations. Okay. So there is no water in Route 19. Let's check Route 20. Okay. Nothing there. I wanted to see if, like, that symbol on the bottom, like, that's the grass symbol, maybe? I'm guessing. And maybe, you know, there's a water symbol, a cave symbol, the little den symbols. Can't remember the grotto symbols, I mean. And then whatever other, you know, Pokemon ways. That's it for this game. But, again, well, I guess not. So, that's what I mean by the habitat list isn't as cool as it could be. I think it would be very cool if, you can see the difference. Also, I want to point out that the boy and girl versions both have different colors for your for your Sea Gear interface. Cute. I'm very used to seeing the pink one. That's what I'm used to. It is a little bit laid out differently than black one, but I'm still used to seeing the pink one. So the blue is actually really nice to look at. I'll be honest with you. And that's coming from a pink person. All right. So off to training. I'm still doing okay here. Level 4s, 3s, and 4s. Back to training. I think I left a couple trainers behind over here. And like this one, for instance. And now the rest of Route 20 is accessible down that staircase. That guy's not blocking anymore, which I will worry about in a little bit. Elgin just made bank XP from that Patrat, level 5. He defeated it by himself with a little help of a Ducklet, but Ducklet fainted. So all the XP goes to him. And bro, 199 XP, 200 XP. For a level 1, look how much this is going to send him up. Should stop around here, maybe just level. Well, it'll take me a level 5, yeah. You learn Growl. Wow, look at that. Almost level 6. Just from a Patrat, you know? Now, that same Patrat will not give me that XP anymore because now I'm level 5. And the way Black and White XP system works is that it calculates depending on how lower or how much higher the level of your Pokemon is versus the level of the opponent. Which now that we're both level 5s, it would give a lot less XP than the level 1 defeating level 5. So in the last part, I was kind of talking trash about the lady here at the ranch. How she didn't heal me after we helped her. And then, sure enough, she does, actually. She does heal your Pokemon after you have helped them. So, my bad, lady. I did not... I apologize for talking trash about you. Yo, Starly's about to make mad XP right now. You see the Starly's level 2? And he's about to defeat a level 6 Purloin solo, which is going to be huge. So, watch this. This tackle, take him down. We're going to see work right here. Work! While Triagonal and Petilil are gaining XP as well. Triagonal's level 5. Check this out. Ready? It's going to be plus 200 at least. Oh, that's it? He's definitely splitting with somebody. That's definitely split with somebody else. Who did I split with? Krikatot fainted. Oh, Krikatot didn't faint. That's actually good because now he's getting all the XP too, and he needed it because he was having a hard time with just bide. You can only do so much. Okay, well I'll take that. That's good. You see, so it would have been 248 XP. Oh, check that out. And Triagonal just learned Ice Shard. That's really good. While it's a physical ice type move, priorities are very helpful when it comes to some of the weirder Pokemon. So I have no idea what to expect from Cryogonal. Okay, similar again. Bouffalont is just going to take on this Swaddle all by himself. It's a level 7. Swaddle I don't think has a super high EXP yield. Look at that. But it is level 3 defeating a level 7. So Bouffalont is definitely going to be well off after this XP increase. We're getting into better territory now. Most of the team is level 5, but again, it's still going to be a while. Learned Rage. That's an interesting attack. Look at this. Bouffalont's level 7. Okay, so we found a moving grass spot. Ralts needs the XP most. And for those of you unfamiliar with these have a high chance of spawning Audino. This is not an Audino. This is a Dunsparce, which, as you saw on the habitat list, was not listed there because we have never seen one. Okay, Ralts is level 6. He learned Confusion. Cool. At least he can defend himself now, to an extent. Steel-type Pokemon are really good for the beginning of the game because most Pokemon don't know anything outside of the ordinary, like Scratch, Tackle stuff, Pound, all that kind of stuff. So Steel-types pretty much resist everything. So right now, Poniard and Shieldon, which are both on other sides of the playthroughs, they're doing really good on gaining XP. They're also helping support some of the Pokemon that are having a hard time. So, for instance, Ralts was able to get to level 6 with the help of Shieldon because Shieldon is just a free dub, basically. A free dub. Survive! Oh, Krikatot, you're a beast. Unleash your energy. Should be enough. Bam. With that critical hit. That's what I'm talking about. Great job, Krikatot. Only 85 XP, but Krikatot's by far going to be the worst one of this team. Oh, Struggle Bug. Very cool. Gen 5 move. Signature move of Berg. That's fitting to learn here. I'm actually happy that he learned something relatively early. Happy he learned Copycat, of course. That's a happy new move, alright? So I did battle every Pokemon here in, every trainer here in Flockacy Ranch. So really the only thing I could do now is Audino hunt. And just like this, you run back and forth, look for the moving patches of grass, make sure you have the Pokemon that you want to train in the lead. Do not save, do not talk to any of the characters, do not leave the area. Run into the moving grass patch, and you should be able to find an Audino. This is a level 4 Audino, so it is a low level compared to what level my Pokemon team is, except for Shellus. Shellus is lacking in the levels right now. What you want to do is just KO this Audino, and Audino will give more XP than the average Pokemon. It has a very high XP yield, so you just keep training Audino, and eventually you should be good. Now, this Audino is not going to be defeated by Shellus by itself, so what I'm going to be doing is sending out a Pokemon that can help, but also will lose the fight against Audino. That way, it could do damage to Audino to help out the Shellus, but also faint, so all the XP goes to the Shellus. This is a very common thing that I do. Audino uses Helping Hand. All I'm going to do is use Confusion. Once, maybe twice, depending on how much it does. Actually, he's going to KO me. That's okay. Here we go. We got the moving space over here. And I got robbed of it because I stepped in another wild Pokemon. Hey, Pidove. Ralts fainted. We're training... Who are we training here? Shellus. So I'm going to go for Mr. Krikatot, who has 7 HP. Fainting should be no problem for him. I get to use Ice Shard on this Pidove here. Krikatot's going to go ahead and use Struggle Bug. We're going to see how much that does against Audino. My guess is not a whole lot. Probably pretty similar to the, to what, whatever it was that damaged him earlier. Shellus' Mud Slap. I'm going to use Struggle Bug again. We're just trying to help out, but we want Krikatot to lose here. That way he gets the most of his XP. Okay, that's it for Krikatot, which is exactly what we wanted. We also lowered Audino's attack, so now Shellus pretty much has a guaranteed chance of survival. So far, Shellus is the one that's having the hardest time in Black 2, because all it knows physically, or offensively, is Mud Slap. That's just not very good. Right, we're going to Mud Slap. See how little it does? Not very good. This Audino has had its special attack dropped, its attack dropped, and its accuracy dropped. But we should get the KO in the next turn. We're going to let Triagonal keep doing his thing over there. And here goes the KO Mud Slap. We're going to see how much XP this is. This is the beauty of Audino. As you saw before, some Pokemon level 4, about 100 XP. Audino, nearly 500. So this is going to put Shellus way above the rest of my team. And this is the most beautiful thing about Black and White and Black and White 2. This is not in any other game. And that is the sad part, because this is very helpful, especially when you're trading over a team of 6 level 1s. And now we just learned Water Pulse. So now we have that's a really good water type move to have at level 7. That's really good, actually. It's not Water Gun, it's not Bubble. No, Water Pulse. Right off the bat, was that 60 power and a chance of confusion? And now Shellus is my highest level. You see that? Just doubled its level. Yeah, Water Pulse, 60 power. For level 8, I mean, that's really good. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep doing that. And chain these Audino to gain the XP we need. Level 5 Audino. It's a lot of XP. Okay, so we're about to KO this level 6 Audino, and look on White 2. There's a level 7 Audino. Look at it, 789 XP. That's a lot, bro. Learn Taunt. Interesting. Wow, 900 XP for KOing a level 7 Audino. That's crazy. On here to learn Fury Cutter. Okay, makes sense. I want to point out this super cute animation for Happiny. Look at she like grabs the egg out of her pouch and like tosses it around. Of course, the panning camera in Black doesn't really help, but and the text is kind of above. But you see how she's like throwing the egg out? That's so cool. Stuff like that. That's great about the animated sprites. You don't really get with models, because the models are just gonna be, you know, nothing special. Okay, so remember from the last part, there was this lady in this house over here that, she had something for me, and I felt like maybe I needed to beat the gym leader. I forgot to go talk to her, so we're going to do that right now, because I'm curious to see if that's what the flag is and what the item is. Again, my guess is a Quick Claw. Lame. Lame. Yeah. I walked all the way back from Floxy Ranch for that. Triagonal is sharpened. What the hell? Krikatot evolves so early. Level 10. Wow, that was really quick. I thought Krikatot evolves at like level, I don't know, like 17, 18 maybe. Wow, level 10. That's actually really, that's news to me. Wow, that's news to me. Never in a million years would I have guessed that. I know there's a lot of bug-type Pokemon evolve early like that, like Caterpie and Weedle evolve at level 7, Wurmple at 7, Cascoon, Silcoon at 10. You know, Metapod, Kakuna at 10. Scatterbug evolves at 8, I think. And Spupula evolves at 11, if I recall correctly. But Krikatoon fills the role more of something else, you know, like it's a two-stager. Level 10, that's crazy early. Fury Cutter makes sense with the new like scythe hands. Also, we have our, I guess the meme Pokemon, the okay, so I've trained quite a bit here. We're gonna go ahead and flip to the bottom screen. As you can see here, everybody is a nice flat level 10. These Pokemon are starting to round out and learn some moves that are able to defend themselves. As you can see on the Black 2 side, we already have a Krikatoon. Krikatot evolved. Starly's pretty good. Ralts is okay. Shellus is very defensive, has a strange learn set. Shellus is doing alright. Happiny is struggling big time. Shellus is also pretty slow to level up. Petilo, she learned Leech Seed and Sleep Powder, so she's starting to do okay, but her only offensive move is Absorb. Absorb is never good. It's one of my least favorite moves. I like Giga Drain. I like Mega Drain enough to an extent, but Absorb is just so weak with 20 base power. It just might as well not even exist. Elgyem's doing all right. He's doing good. Triagonal, it's doing okay. It only knows Ice Shard and Bind right now, and Sharpen. Nothing special there. Ducklet's doing good. He's got Water Gun and Wing Attack now. Bouffalant's it could be better. He knows Pursuit and Rage. And Pawniard just learned Fury Cutter. He's gonna do okay soon. So that's it. We did level 10. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that out and move on to the second half of Route 20. So as you remember, we went through Route 20 over here last time. Let me go grab this item that you can't get in the winter. I'm curious. Oh, cute. Okay. Pokeball. Fair enough. Second round after all. Okay, so this guy was blocking our path originally, but now with our gym badge, he's going to let us pass. Hey, that gleaming thing there is the basic badge. But don't get all swelled, head. It's a rough world out there. Here, I'll show you. One Pokemon each. Riolu. 12 and 11. Okay. It's been a while since I've had a trainer battle. I've been battling, you know what, for a long time. Odd to know. So, Happiny is going to get destroyed by Riolu. We're going to go ahead and send out something else, like Mr. Ralts. We're going to go ahead and send out something else, like Senora Elgyem, or Senora, I can't remember. Senor. Okay, now we have two Psychic-type Pokemon with the move Confusion. Ralts still only knows Confusion, Growl, and Double Team. Elgyem knows Confusion, Growl, and Heal Block. Interesting stuff. Either way, these Confusion's going to do some pretty good damage. The white 2-1's going to tank a hit with Endure, but I don't even know if Confusion will be strong enough to KO it in one hit. As you can see, Ralts was definitely not strong enough to KO it one hit, but Elgyem was. And that Riolu is a higher level, so gives you a little bit of insight. In fact, let's go ahead and check those Pokemon stats real quick. You see Ralts' special attack is 17. Elgyem's is 25. Why is that? Take a moment to yourself to guess why that is. Answer is because Ralts is a 3-stage evolution. Basically. That's basically why it happens. And Elgyem is a 2-stage evolution, so you know, they have to be fair on the stat distribution there. But as you can see, that's a huge difference in the beginning. At the end, it'll balance itself out pretty good. Also, another thing that could affect their stat distribution is their nature. Again, I did not choose their nature or item or ability or anything like that. I just hatched the first egg and rolled with it. With dependable Pokemon like that, even a kid like you can hold your own against an adult. Yep. Thank you, Random Hiker, for your approval. I'm the strongest trainer in Burbank City's preschool. Psyduck. One level difference. We're gonna have a hard time with Happiny. We're gonna go duck against duck, baby. Return, Petalil, just a little more. Hang in there, Ducklet. Okay, Krikatoon. I can't believe Krikatoon evolves that early. That's actually a huge surprise for me. Alright, Ducklet, we're gonna do something that this Psyduck can't. Hit him with a wing attack, boy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Great work. Meanwhile, Krikatoon is... I mean, Struggle Bug's not a great move. If I recall correctly, it's only 30 power in Gen 5. So it's not like that's going to do huge damage. Plus, we're level 10 together. Fury Cutter is probably a better option for Mr. Krikatot. Honestly, Fury Cutter can put in some work if you gather on the right Pokemon. I had a Durant in one of my playthroughs recently, and Durant with Fury Cutter, and a Metronome. I need lots of sleep. I'm tired. Techno! Wait! Bam, bam, bam. It's Charon's theme. Come with me, you two. He's going to teach us about dark grass. See the dark tall grass here? It's rare, but sometimes two Pokemon pop out at the same time. Also, the Pokemon that hides in the dark grass are slightly stronger, so be careful if you walk through. If you're going to challenge the next gym, it's the Burbank Gym. These might help. You see, Pecha Berries are known for healing poison. And Burbank Gym Leader is a poison-type gym leader. Here's some for you, Hugh. Both of you, do your best. If you need anything, call me on the cross transceiver. Charon sure knows a lot. He fought those Team Plasma thugs, too. I've decided. I'm going to get stronger than him. You should do your best. Fill up the Pokedex and have my back. Got it? Okay, well, as you can see, this is the dark tall grass that Charon was talking about, as opposed to the regular tall grass that we're familiar with. You, as Charon said, you can come across a wild double battle, just like this on the left side. I could tell because the music was different. Already, right off the bat, look at this giant pool of Pokemon we're getting. Remember, this is the same route that had Sawaddle in it. But also now, we can see it has Venipede and Sunkern. Very good options right off the bat. Unusual Pokemon to choose from. Sunkern? I mean, how many people have done a playthrough of the Sunkern? I haven't even yet. It's still on my to-do list. But, as you can see, wild double battles take place. But again, not always. You see in White 2, it's just the Sunkern. I'm not going to really stick around here because there's nothing here for me, really. Okay, so we're going to go over here and battle this preschooler. Let's see who... Oh. Well. Hi, look at my awesome Pokemon. Cute animation. Lillipup. Level 11, level 10. Okay. Yeah, Happini's not going to stand a chance here against this Lillipup. I'm telling you, Happini's defense stat is, I think, one of the lowest defense stats in the game. I'm going to put a little text bubble above me to say if it is or not. And again, Lillipup's a monster. The thing about Fury Cutter is that it doubles damage if you use it consecutively. Or maybe not double, but it increases in power. So as you can see how much one Fury Cutter did up there in the top against that Lillipup level 11. I'm going to use Fury Cutter again. You can see how much it's going to do this time. A lot more. You see that? Okay, and watch the Fury Cutter again. KO. You see that? My Pokemon will always be with me, even if we lose. Yep. As you can see down here in the bottom corner of the route, there is a river that goes down there. I wonder what's there. I actually don't know. We will find out eventually. This is a game that I haven't really explored a ton. I haven't made any videos regarding it, so I haven't really... Oh no, I forgot to change the Pokemon around again, so Petalil is going to gain the experience. Jesus, I keep forgetting. I always give it my best when I'm around kids in Pokemon. Jeez, man, I really wish I switched them around. Look at the battlefield, really pretty. See, mine's more grassy and hers is more autumny. That's because I'm on the autumn leaves. Like an autumn leaves tile in the overworld. And I'm in a grass tile. Happiny is going to be really rough. Luckily for me, it does not have a high demand for XP to level up, so I won't have to use it as much. But I can already tell it's going to be bad. Every day is full of amazing new discoveries when I'm with children and Pokemon. Okay, lady. Calm down. Life's not that good. Okay, we found a dire hit. That's going to be okay for the gym leader. And we have a double battle coming up. This is going to be fun, right? Two Pokemon, strong and strong, come together to become very strong. 1 + 1 isn't 3. Okay. Classic textbook Pokemon weird dialogue moments. Leah and Lily. Very cute animations. I'll give them that. Sunkern, both double 9, both double 10. Okay, this is going to go very, very easy. Well, both sides have a flying type Pokemon, so this is going to go pretty good. Wing attack, bam. Double KO. There we go. I heard something really cool. There are moves where 2 Pokemon can attack at once. What? There are moves where 2 Pokemon can attack at once. Is she talking about the pledge moves? It's gotta be the pledge moves, right? That's just, the wording tripped me out. At first I was thinking like moves that hit adjacent enemies and stuff, but no, I think she's talking about the pledge moves. Okay, we're in a gate here. When we walk, grass rustles. It's Pokemon hide and seek. Do you know about Audino, the Pokemon whose hide in rustling grass? I wonder why Audino give other Pokemon so many XP points. That's a good point. Before we go into Burbank City here, we're going to take a look at the monitor. As you can see, PokeStar Studios looks for stars to film all kinds of movies. I'm reading the white one. The man says everything about Pokemon. Name Raider in Castelia City. You see the pictures on the screen reflect Burbank, which is famous for its gym, which is on screen, and also the dock that leads to Castelia City. Cute. Let's see what the gatekeeper has anything to say about this. Oh, she's actually stopped me. Hello. Oh, you. You are with 6 Pokemon. But if you have more Pokemon, your journey should be even more fun. Here, I'll give you these. So why don't you go catch more Pokemon? Thanks. I don't think she was expecting me to have 6 Pokemon already. You know what they say, cheerful company shortens the miles. That's cute, I've never heard that phrase before. Okay, I love Burbank City, but we're going to have to wait to get into it because we're getting a cross Transceiver call. This theme, I love this theme. Da, da. Oh, Mom, hey. Hey, it's your mom. It's your mom. It's your mom, okay. Where are you right now? Wow, Burbank City. There's a complex there, right? Have you been there yet? The way it looks at night is really quite nice. We're actually going to see the difference. You know, your Pokemon can do some things, and you can do others. I hope you can all work together and accomplish amazing things. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so Burbank City is a very, very cool city in my opinion. It's one of my favorites in Unova. And we're going to also get some more dialogue here. Roxy, don't try to stop me. I'm off to PokeStar Studios to live up to my true potential. My dream is to be a ship captain and a movie star. Get real. You're a captain already, aren't you? If that ship doesn't move, you're gonna cause lots of trouble. Oh, dear daughter. You split your time between your responsibilities as a gym leader and with your band, right? I can do that too. Ah! You dimwitted, dense, dumb, daft, dippy, dorky, doltish doofus! Doing double duty isn't the problem. You're causing problems for other people. Keeping people from getting where they're going because of sheer selfishness is unforgivable. I've had it. I'm going to the gym. Not only is it a cool city, it's got a very cool gym leader. But first thing we're going to do before exploring is heal. Let's talk to Mr. Metal, too. Techno, I've been waiting for you. You're doing terrific. Here's a new medal. Light Walker. Another medal. Evolution Hopeful. Oh, I got a different one in white, too. Dowsing Beginner. Now, Beginning Trader. Superb Locator. Okay, we're doing... I got more medals at Black 2. Wow, still going at Black 2. Opposite Trader. Okay, so we're going to focus on Black 2 just so it's not overwhelming with information. A manual is wedged inside the metal box. Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to read the manual because who reads that? Okay. I pushed A too fast. Okay, so we have positions for the medals. Medal number 1 is the first step medal. That's the one that you get right off the bat. Then you have medal number 2, which is a hint medal, which means I have not unlocked it yet. All these, 2, 3, 4, 5, are all hint medals. You see the first step medal has the dialogue, a medal given to all medal rally participants at the beginning. Okay, so it's just the giveaway one. Then we go on to number 6, which is Light Walker, which is awarded for 5,000 steps. Okay, hint, hint. Evolution Hopeful, which is a medal for promising trainers who have evolved a Pokemon for the first time. I don't have that in White 2. Where is that? Yeah. Oh, it's not even the same positions, different positions. But we're gonna focus on Black 2. I have Dowsing Beginner, which I'm guessing is find a hidden item. Yes, find a hidden item for the first time. And we have Superb Locator, which I don't know what that is for. A medal to prove the adventurous spirit of people who didn't miss Rustling Grass and Dust Clouds. Okay. Beginning Trader, we know what that is. Opposite Trader, I'm actually curious to see what that is. That is a medal for trading Pokemon between 2 worlds. Okay, so between black and white versus just black and black. Anyways, those hint medals also give you hints to find other ones. Okay, so Burbank City's actually got a lot of stuff in it for those of you who have played, so we're going to leave Burbank City for the next part of the playthrough. In regards to the trivia at the end of part 1, the automaton Pokemon is Golett and Go Lurk. Very cool Pokemon from the Generation 5. For the next Pokemon trivia we have, the answer will be revealed in part 3, is name one Pokemon off the top of your head that evolves at level 35. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next part of the Pokemon Black and White 2 special double playthrough. Techno's out.